Just do it. Just do it.
Brody's off.
That did not go well.
Oh, the Red Bulls just wrecked.
Oh!
That was just a short clip from last week at Imola for our league race, Midfield Runners Cup. Welcome, I'm BB Nasty, and I've got a video. I was wondering, we see a lot about all these winners in the league, but who's the best driver in our league to not win a Division 1 race in our league? Let's find out. I decided to start this endeavor with a further question, and that is, how many people have shown but not won in a Midfield Runners Cup Division 1 race? 64 drivers have started Midfield Runners Cup races. So, it turns out actually quite a few. So I narrowed it down even further to just the top. You have to be in the top 50% all time in points scored for Midfield Runners Cup to be in this video. So I've got a list here of drivers whose best finish is third place. Alatra 1309, and it's in order of points per race. I thought that was a good metric to start with. Alatra 1309 off of 49 starts at 331 points and an average points per race of 6.8. By far the highest out of these guys. 6 guys here with a best finish of third. And I want to give a shout out to the rookie D. Austin, who has 5 starts in the league and would be on this list if he had more, if he'd scored more so far, but he's only had 5 starts, but he has like an over 5 PPR and he has finished third. Okay, so I decided, since there were so many people who finished third, we'll just stick for the rest of the video with people whose best finish is second. So these are literally the guys who have come as close as you can get to winning in the league, Division 1. There are 5 on the list in order of points per race scored. You've got USA Monster off of just 21 starts, 213 points is a 10.1 PPR. That's very good. Panda 9 PPR, Mabuskov 8 PPR, Phaseman 5.6, and Mudduck 09 with a 3.9 points per race. But points per race can't be all there is, right? We've got to look at maybe some other metrics. I don't know. I decided to reorder them. Let's look at them in points scored. Puts Panda at the top with 510, and then Duck with 488, and Mabuskov 486. Those guys are all really close. And then Phaseman and USA Monster close to each other as well with 223 and 213. I don't know if this really tells us anything. But by the way, I do give you my opinion by the end of this video on who I think is the best. But anyways, let's take a look further into some other stats. Let's compare some things. Top 10s. All right, we'll compare. Duck has the most with 76. Mabuskov 57, Panda 48, Phase 26, who used to go by the name AK, and USA Monster 19 top 10s. Percentage-wise, that's 60.8 for Duck. Mabuskov highest with 93.4, and USA Monster 90.5. Let's put it in order there. Yeah, Mabuskov on top with 93.4. Like I said, USA Monster, and then Panda with 84. So that kind of narrows things down if you're thinking top 10. Mabuskov very, very consistent on the top 10 finishes, but consistency means more than just top 10 finishes. Let's take a look at the DNFs. Duck has the most starts on the list, so it's no surprise he's at the top of the DNF list with 23. But Phase is right there with 13, and then Panda 9, Mabuskov 2, and USA Monster 1. And keep in mind throughout this video, Duck and Phaseman are still racing. The other 3 guys are out of the league currently. But percentage-wise, Duck 18.4, Phase 32.5. Let's put that in order. 32.5 for Phaseman, 18.4 for Duck, 15.8 for Panda. So the 3 guys who have been in the league the longest have higher numbers than the 2 USA Monster and Mabuskov who have been. Well, actually, Mabuskov's been in the league longer. Phaseman's been in the league one of the short times. I misspoke there. Not looking good there, buddy. That's like a third of your races. Oh, but you're getting better all the time. Most of the guys are. That's one thing you can keep in mind. The league gets harder as we go along. Let's look at top 5s. Panda has had 29 of them in his career. Mabuskov 26, Duck 21, Phaseman 11, and USA Monster has had 13 top 5s. The percentages are all double digits this time. And We're looking at 61.9% at the top there for USA Monster 19, Panda 50.9. So both of them over half in the top 5. That kind of narrows things down a little bit. Let's look at podium. And I want to point out Mabuskov right there as well. A lot of top 5s, 42%. But Panda, 16 podiums. Holy moly, guacamole. Monster, only half that on this list. And then the other 3 all with 6. Some kind of synchronicity there at the timing of this video I'm making, huh? But percentage-wise, you're looking at Monster with 38.1% of his starts, but the fewest of anyone on here, and you never know what's going to happen when you go over multiple seasons in this league. Things change, especially over the different games, because we're on our 4th different game now with F122. Single digits down there for Mabuskov and my boy Duck. So where did these, I thought I'm running out of stats to look at, and I'm leaning. I know who I'm leaning towards, but I decided, well, how have they finished in their championships? Like, what's their best finish? Let's look at that. Panda Mama Bear and USA Monster both finished 4th in the league. Panda did it in Season 5 and Monster in Season 7. And Mabuskov finished 5th in Season 6. And FaZe and Duck have both finished 6th. And 11th for FaZe Man, and 9th, or 11, Season 11, I'm sorry, for FaZe Man, Season 9 for Duck, for their best finishes of 6th. But those are both in the modern era, the only 2 on this list in the modern era, and I think that our competition in the league has, it's had ups and downs, but it has for the most part steadily gotten tougher and tougher. So, it really, I mean, if you just, the stats kind of paint a picture of USA Monster and Panda Mama Bear being up there near the top. And so I think that I'm going to lean towards Panda, as he had starts over multiple seasons, and he edges out Monster in some categories, as well as Panda's had 5 pole starts in the league and 2 fastest laps. The only other one on this list is Mabuskov, who has either one of those, and he's had 1 fastest lap. Nobody else has had any poles or fastest laps on this list, so that's it. That's who I'm picking. It's Panda Mama Bear. 510 points career, 9 points per race. I think that is the probably currently, I would say that is the best to race in the league and not win a race in Division 1 Midfield Runners Cup. But keep in mind, Duck and FaZe are currently active, and I could totally see one of them winning a race this season or following seasons. Hey, don't forget to check out our league sponsor, Uncle Eddie's Seasoning. You won't .com. You won't be disappointed. Please like and subscribe my videos, guys. I love you all. And check out the Race Hub Discord to come and chat with the guys in the league, and about racing and whatever else.